Hello everyone, my name's King, and welcome back to Aglaria. So, in this episode, I am going to be building a inn, because we already have the tavern here, but it's a bit on the small side for the rest of Newport, and there's no real place for like travelers to sleep in it. So, we might actually build an inn over in this area for travelers coming in from this way. But I figured we'd build one all the way over here, closer to the heart of the city. Possibly build another small one, so like one there and one over here. But this inn we are going to be building today is going to be all the way over here by the spawn area. So I'm thinking either one of these buildings, or maybe build it like right there, or maybe even build it on this side, so like here on this cliff side or something. Make it look all nice and fancy. It's going to be a fairly big project, so might take a couple episodes actually to get it done. But first things first, before we get to that, I am going to put the people for Aglaria 50 subs, I'm going to be putting them in the crypt now. Right now. Hold on. I have a list of names. I'm gonna grab them real quick. Give me like 10 seconds. Alrighty. So, we have 5 people to put into the crypt today. And I decided that this stash of 50 people, or 45 now, I'm just going to save that for every single time I hit a subscriber milestone up until I run out. So it's going to be 50 to celebrate the first milestone we ever hit, and then the people within that group of 50 is going to celebrate each milestone we hit, or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure why I thought 50 people for 50 subscribers. That means like every single person would get in. And I doubt that many people would have applied even if I somehow was a super popular YouTuber or something. It's just unrealistic. So I think we'll do it that way. So next time we hit a milestone, say 75, we'll do it again. And you can still apply for Aglaria 50 subs for like this episode. I think after this episode or next episode, we'll call it off for now though. That being said, let's start naming some of these. So the first person we are to name, and sorry if the screen looks all glitchy or something, I'm not sure why that happens. I'll figure out some other time. But the first one to apply for this is Artovian. He's a really cool YouTuber. He's actually growing pretty fast, and he makes some very fun content. I think as of the recording, his most recent video is something on farms, which is actually kind of helpful and handy. And it was a good watch as well. So yeah, his channel will be in an iCard or something, and it'll be in an iCard. I'm not sure if I'll put it in the description. I'm too lazy for that. Maybe I will though. So go ahead and check that out. But it'll definitely be in an iCard. You should check out his channel. He's really cool. So Artovian is going into the chest. Next up is starting out. These guys are really cool too. I think it's more than one person. Not sure about that. But Starting Out's channel is really fun. He plays all different kinds of games, and it's really interesting. And he's been here pretty much since day one. So, yeah. Big props to him for sticking with all my antics for so long. Thanks so much, man, and welcome to the crypt. Or something. And you're in the chest. Now, next up to this, for this, is Nick Milliman. Man, I think I spelled that correctly. He's also been here pretty much since day one. I think starting out was the first person to consistently comment on videos, and then this guy was like a week after. It was crazy. And he's been a lot of support. He's been very helpful. Thanks so much. I don't think he has a channel, so I can't put him in the iCard too. But he's cool. Yeah. You're in the chest. Next up is actually a new subscriber. Data. I know nothing about him because he's brand new, but he's also really cool. Probably. I mean, he puts time aside to watch my stuff, so of course he's really cool. So welcome to the crypt, bud. Welcome to the channel as well. Hopefully you like the content. Yeah. So the final person that did this is Mr. Fluffy. He's also been here not as long as most of them, or not as long as starting out in Nick Milliman, but he's pretty cool too. I think he said he was going to start his own series at some point. I'm not sure though. Don't take my word for that. I don't think I've seen anything yet. But he'll also be in the iCard. And yeah, he's pretty cool. So you're also going in the crypt. The first 5 people to go in the crypt. So remember, hashtag Artovian50 subs. I'll probably just do that for this episode, next episode, and that'll be it. So yeah, welcome to the crypt, guys. Thanks for sticking with my antics for so long. So yeah. Now then, let's get straight into building instead of like, yeah, let's just go straight into a time lapse. Yeah. Oh, I was going to start building in time lapse stuff, but I almost forgot. Since the Optifine thing that I posed as a question in a last episode, I think, it was kind of 50-50 split, so I figured I'm going to switch to 1.14, but make a backup of this world, like, you know, just in case something crashes, because that would suck. Let me know how you think it turned out for this episode. I might actually just go back, in which case the inn is probably going to disappear, but that is fine. We could just rebuild it. So yeah, I'm gonna do the switch right now, and you'll see the difference. Alrighty, as you can see, we are now officially in 1.14. I'm just going to check to make sure all the resource packs are fine. All of the controls seem okay. Alright, let's hop in. Create a backup, and load. Hopefully nothing breaks. It would suck if something broke.
Life is weird.
So far so good, I think. I mean, 1.14 in general broke, so... Ooh. Ugh. The loading on this. I mean, my frames aren't that bad. And we have shaders. Nothing seems too horrible. Okay, yeah, there are major lag spikes, and stuff like this happens. Ugh. Yeah, I think I can deal with this. It's not that bad. Now, we can even immediately hop into the cool village. Oh, okay. Never mind. This is real bad. It's very slow. Ugh. Anyway, we could immediately hop into village and pillage stuff, like say next episode if you want. Because I think that way, if it loads in, there's a mountain there, and behind that mountain, again if it loads in, is a village. It's going to be like an older village because I already went over there and loaded it in, but all the villagers are fine, and we could just make the workstations and stuff, and we could like immediately just have like an iron farm and trading stuff and get super good stuff and all that. But yeah, anyway, I don't have any cobble on me. Gotta go grab the cobble. But let's get right into building that inn right now. Alrighty, so I'm pretty much done for the day when it comes to this. I finished up most of the first floor except for the bottom area. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do down here. But side note, look who came in town. Ooh. Wait, I already have this. And that's not that hard to get. And I don't need any of this. Dude. What's with I don't know what he expected out of me. But yeah, so on this side I have that pattern because it's gonna be like a tutor thing, because it's gonna have two stories. I'm gonna probably have it so this the inn and some of the buildings, I guess, and just ruins and stuff along here is going to be a bit more on like a castle-y, ancient kind of ruin design. And so with this particular thing, I wanted to have a similar design to pretty much everything else in this area, but maybe a bit more ancient and a bit more mausoleum style things. So like archways, maybe there'll actually be like a tower on this side or something. Just make it a bit different. And then they just repurposed it and put like a second story on it and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, here's this style where it's like stripped. And then there is the, okay, I'm gonna have to go on the inside. There is the, bark version. Kind of like the stripped, but let me know. I'm gonna strip this anyway. But let me know if you prefer stripped or the regular bark. And yeah. Next episode, we will continue building this up with this style, which I think it's actually a pretty much a square at this point. But yeah, so the inn is going to have similar stuff to the tavern. That's all the way over there. It's going to have seats and stuff down here, and then stairway up to a floor room. I'm gonna use trapdoors a lot for like inner walls and stuff to make it feel a bit bigger than it actually is. But yeah, that's all the time I have for today. I'll see you guys in another episode. Whoa, it's all shaky. That's weird. But yeah, in between episodes, I think I'm gonna flatten out this if I get the chance. And also grab some more cobble, because I'm practically out. Anyway, this has been King. Bye.